2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. We'll watch the Portland Trailblazers in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Duran out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jaquez in at the shooting guard position. And for Chicago, we've got Holiday. Antetokounmpo out there with Williams. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Crowder in at the three, the small forward. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Here's Jaquez. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Here's Duran. Good D by Williams.
Just enough resistance to first, and it's barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella's in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Crowder against Green. A shot by Williams, no good. Here's Jaquez. Going inside. Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now, here's Duran. From 11 feet away. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And that's a funky distance for a jumper. SGA making it look routine.
And it's Portland with the rebound.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Here's Jaquez. Yep, that one goes in there. Jaquez has got his second basket of the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here is Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key. And it's no good.
Oh, yeah, okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jaquez. Here's Duran. Tries again. Rebound by Williams.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Holiday. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Pass to Capella. Here's Jaquez. The turnaround jumper. And the rejection by Giannis. There's the dish to Holiday. Now the pass to Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Portland again missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Now, here's Capella. He has yet to score, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Holiday. Back to Bain. Passes it to Crowder. A three-pointer is right on target. Crowder's got 5 now.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Bulls on D. Pass to Capella. Pass to Hawkes. Looking to end the run. That one, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The kick out to Crowder. The pass to Giannis. 4 on the shot clock. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in play.
Passes it to Capella. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Holiday. They get it again. Here's Capella. Craig T that time from Bain. The Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Holiday gets the bucket.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Give it up one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Count that bucket. Crowder's got 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the green. Giannis against Capella. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range.
3 points.
He has 7.
And this is huge for SGA's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from the outside. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Duran. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. We're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Here's Giannis. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Clint Capella is out there with Durham. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Green, and it's Hawkes in at the 2 guard spot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 8-point game. Green passes to Capella. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Clock at 2. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Williams gets the bucket.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Here's Hawkins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Gilgeous-Alexander.
The first free throw is good.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
He hits both from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Giannis slashing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
First free throw is good. Doc Landale's checked in for the Trailblazers. And he can't hit the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Bain. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's the pass to Hawkins. And here is Capella. This is it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Bulls.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Mike Conley.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Bane. Misses the baby hook.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Bulls. Hield comes in for Bane. And a switch here also for Portland. Melton's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Capella against Antetokounmpo, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here is Conley. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Pass to Landale. Green deciding where to go with it. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here.
Your Chicago Bulls. Once again, your Chicago Bulls.
Bulls leading by 3. Now Conley. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. From deep, Antetokounmpo.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
The kick out to Crowder. The Bulls with another miss. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To Landale. 5 on the clock. Here's Melton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Melton's got his first bucket in this one. And here is Conley. No scoring in this one. Hield gets to Giannis. To the inside. Robinson. That's tipped. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. The pass to Melton. Dishes to Green. On On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Green against Crowder. Pass to Giannis. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Giannis has got 15 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Landale pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Bulls. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at the Bulls, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots, executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Was that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. We've got Jay Crowder, Holiday out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4 slot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Green. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Green's got it all tied up now for Portland. Pass to Williams. Back to Holiday. Outside Crowder. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
For Portland, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 shot.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it.
How about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Giannis. Portland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Jaquez the pass to Green. Now here's Durant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Bulls trail by 3. Kicks it to Giannis. Driving to the basket.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Green passes to Capella. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bain. Sinks that one from the post. Bain's got his first 2 points of the night. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Jaquez the pass to Green. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Chicago leading. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And typically not this reliable at the line, but tonight he's been terrific.
Here's Hawkins. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Portland with the rebound. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Green.
The assist.
That's 28 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis against Capella. Up top, Crowder. He's got 7, down to 5 on the shot clock. Giannis drives in. Great D that time from Green.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Passes to Durant. Count it. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Crowder. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Diallo, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Trailblazers leading by 3. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Diallo. Green with the block.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
2 minutes.
Robinson passes to Holiday.
2 minutes.
Lays it up and banks it in. Holiday's got 8 points.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Ball's not loose. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. The Bulls making a switch here. Payton's checked in.
Gary Payton II.
Outside Holiday. Here's Diallo. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. To Duran. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Diallo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dinwiddie wide open. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Bulls trail by 10. Diallo finds Holiday. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. Now here is Holiday. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. With the shot. They grab their own miss. Diallo with it. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Trailblazers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we got Durham. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Clint Capella. And it's Jaquez in at the shooting guard. It's intercepted. Here's Heisman. Pass to Jaquez. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Jaquez. Over Holiday. Jaquez can't hit.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Holiday, the pass to Bain. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Bain. D'Anthony Melton is checked in for the Trailblazers.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, D'Anthony Melton.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Payne for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And Holiday kicks to Williams. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
Now, here's Capella. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Pass to Crowder. Antetokounmpo against Capella. Offensive rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. And the pass to Melton. Over Bain. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead. Giannis passes to Bain. Now here's Crowder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Team foul. At the line for Chicago, Jay Crowder. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. Portland leading by 10. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Jaquez the pass to Capella. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Now here is Holiday. On the wing, Bain. And that one, good. And it's 7 points for Desmond Bain.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Now Capella. Inside. Here's Jaquez. The shot from the low post is good. Jaquez has got the lead up to 13 now for Portland. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, Chicago.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly
personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Portland, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Portland making a change here. Green's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Bulls trail by 13.
2 minutes.
It's Giannis with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now, here's Capella. After the miss from Jay Crowder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from three-point range.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 44.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Trailblazers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Now, here's Capella. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Durant. Antetokounmpo defending, and it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively. "24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 2 on the clock. Dinwiddie for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here is Hield. He feeds it to Holiday. That one good for 2.
Too bad you don't get points for degree of difficulty. Holiday showing how to handle some tight interior defense.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you next time.